pointy atau tersirat dari lagu. Jadi kita menganalisis sebuah lagu itu maknanya apa. Kemudian ada language feature-nya aja. Kemudian ada mengalir kaidah sebutkan ada lagu. Dan nanti juga kita mengisi kalimat yang lirik yang lengkap. Do you like to listen to music, guys?
Yes.
What is your favorite English song?
Many.
Which one?
Yang
Mention
Jenny.
What if you like it?
Relax.
Kalau gak like, aku pernah suka lagunya Jenny. Okay. What kind of genre of song that you often listen? Genre yang paling disukai, yang biasanya sering didengar? Rock.
Yes, rock. Itu lagunya
Lagunya siapa? Okay. Then Tiko ya, have you ever learned English through song? Pernah nggak kalian belajar bahasa Inggris tapi lewat lagu-lagu gitu? Baca liriknya, mendengarkan liriknya gitu ya. Okay, then have you often listened to English song but don't know the meaning? Nggak tahu, ini tuh tahu liriknya tapi nggak tahu ini maksudnya apa sih gitu. Pernah nggak? Pernah. Nggak. Oke, nanti kita belajar gimana cari tahu meaning dari lagu. Okay. So let's move to the definition of song. What is song? Siapa yang menjelaskan?
What is song? Song is a poem that is pronunciation according to a pattern, rhythm, time, and melody to form harmony.
Okay. So song is like written text that pronounced with the melody, terus ada rhythm and time, and also have harmony. Jadi bukan sekedar lirik, bukan sekedar tulisan, tapi diucapkan dengan nada-nada. And then the social function of song. The first one. To teach moral value. Jadi setiap song itu pasti kan ada liriknya tuh, pasti ada sebuah meaning yang melahirkan moral value-nya. Ada kayak lagu itu kayak story. Nah dari story itu ada moral value-nya. Kita bisa ambil pelajaran. And then to express personal feeling. Jadi ini untuk wadah mengekspresikan perasaan dari penulis lagunya. Jadi misal kalian punya unek-unek gitu ya, kalau nggak bisa diutarakan bisa menulis lagu. Then number 4 is to entertain people. Biasanya kalian dengerin lagu waktu lagi happy, sedih, galau, terus dari lagu yang relate sama keadaannya. To entertain the listeners. And then the number 4 is to inspire or motivate the listener. Jadi ada lagu-lagu yang biasanya kayak motivasi gitu. Ini untuk menginspirasi atau memotivasi. And then to deliver social criticism. Jadi song itu juga bisa sebagai wadah untuk menyampaikan kritikan. This generic structure. The first one is intro. The beginning part of song usually instrumental in the vocals. Jadi when you hear the song in the beginning, it just hear the instrumental. We can't hear the voice of singer, just instrumental. Then the second one is chorus. It tells the story and leads into the chorus. Dan di bagian ini tuh we can hear the voice of singer for the first time ya. Tells the story. Jadi awalan ceritanya. And then number 3 is chorus. It's the main, most memorable part of the song. Outline repeated. Jadi ini adalah intinya, saya bilang intinya, begitu lagunya. rhyme, the repetition of ending sounds in words, often at the end of lines and lyrics. Jadi kalau ini kayak kita buat puisi yang akhiran bunyinya itu sama. Yang ini kemarin aku kan selalu like you kan akhirnya kemudian I wish nothing just this for you too. Then number 3, using wordplay and slang. So in song penulisnya itu sering menggunakan slang, informal words kayak multi, yolo. Ini termasuk informal words ya. Ada juga aim, kuna, ada wono, anu. And then using POV, point of view. So songwriter itu nulisnya bisa pakai point of view dari first point of view, second, or third person. For example, di sini ada lirik yang pakainya I, me, mine. Dan ini pakainya first person. Using figure of speech, ini matches ya. Creative expression that go beyond literal meanings. For example, it's similar. It's comparison using like or as. Perbandingan yang pakai like or as. Contohnya, like a river you flow through me. And then the second is metaphor. Comparison. Kemudian yang ketiga itu personifications. Ini giving human traits to non-human things. Jadi ini seolah-olah memperlakukan benda mati kayak orang-orang. Contohnya the wind whisper your name. Angin membisikkan namamu. Then the last is hyperbole. It's a situation. Ini kayak dituturkan. So to create dramatic effects. Contohnya I've cried 1,000 tears. Oh nice. So banyak itu gitu maksudnya. So that's the material for today. Any question? No. Okay, so today I have to task for you. But before that, let's make a book ya. Berdua aja ya. Untuk let's go. Okay, so the first task is to listen to the song, and then there is a blank text, blank lyrics. So you have to listen to the song and then write the answer in this paper. The song is title is My Heart Stays With You. Let's listen to the song and don't forget to fill the blank ya. Please answer the number 1. memoralism. And then please come forward to present your discussion. Okay. Okay, lanjut guys.
Belum, ma'am.
Kita lanjut. Oke, semuanya student ya. Itu nanti ya. Oke, please come forward to present your discussion. Okay. What do you think this song like?
It's our favorite song. Our favorite song is Fake Better from Nicki.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
What the meaning of the song is? The meaning of the song is Fake Better is about unrequited love and in someone's second choice. The singer expressed pain from being cheated only with the other person feel lovely, even though she still loved it. And for point of view for the song, first person will use I and me, showing her personal feelings. And there are slang words is someone she has not picked up. And for reason, it consists rhythm makes the song smooth and emotional, example, holy or steady. And for moral lesson for the song, don't let yourself be treated as an option for you yourself and learn to walk away from toxic love.
Okay, so group one understand the analyze the meaning and then the language of the that is good. Okay, it's from me. Okay, so for next please recalling three lessons together. To quickly answer. Okay, number one. So let's answer together, guys. Number one, what is the song?
Si.
Okay, that's good. Then number two, there is the social function of song. Is that?
Si.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's check again. Correct. Then number three, how many structure of song?
Si.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Then number four, the main most memorable part of the song and often repeated is called.
Di.